In professional sport, especially professional boxing, the mental battle is probably 90% of the battle, and it's in this industry always a pleasure and very intriguing to see just how different guys handle the situation. Joining me is our main eventer, Danny Green. Always good to see you, you know that. This guy's about to go to war in probably an hour and a half, 2 hours' time. You're as relaxed as you are at the bar after a fight.
Feel good, Andy. We've prepared very hard for this fight, therefore I'm confident. Not cocky or being arrogant, but we've done the work and we know we're in for a very hard night. But knowing I've done the hard yards gives me confidence going into the fight, and this is basically how I go into most fights, just nice and relaxed and just trying to cruise and take it easy before the fight, and then 10-15 minutes out, get a sweat up, warm up, and then hit the ring and with Bowdo and Billy and the rest of the team and into it.
Tell us, the victory over Jason Delisle, was it more pleasing the way you did it? I mean, that was as good as Danny Green's been, in my opinion.
I'm just happy to do the job. We planned to chop him down over a fair amount of time and not take any risks.
Yep.
And then I was happy to end the fight with some very clean, hard, crisp, damaging shots.
Yep.
And thank goodness no one was permanently injured, and he lives to fight another day. But I was very happy with my performance that night.
Tell me, so much happening in the life of Danny Green. You're partly based in WA, you're partly in New South Wales. You've been campaigning for a WBA light heavyweight world title shot. Paul Murdoch's come. People continue to talk about Anthony Mundine. How hard is it to focus on one thing only? And that one thing's Paul Murdoch. How do you push everything aside?
Quite easy, Andy. Just shut down everything else and concentrate on Paul Murdoch, and that's it.
What's the key to beating Paul Murdoch?
Stay relaxed. We've got our plans. He might be watching, mate, so I don't want to give too much away. But we've got a very good plan in place, and if that doesn't work, we've got plan B. And then if that doesn't work, then it's just, let him go. So, let it all hang out. But no, we've prepared well, and I'm looking forward to getting into the ring and doing my job.
Now, because you're relaxed, I can ask you, there is some mug in you. We saw you turn up in the two Hummers. Now, I gave you the offer of my 1982 Corolla to come here, and you brushed me.
Well, we wouldn't fit. There was too many of us. I had 8 guys. Otherwise, I would have come on the Corolla. And, unfortunately, it just didn't work out that way. I was looking forward to listening to your new pumped-up stereo in your car too, Andy. Always
a pleasure seeing you. You're nice and relaxed, and we wish you tonight safety and success. The Green Machine, Danny Green, nice enough to join us here on this live telecast from Melbourne. And if you want to see a little bit more of Danny Green and the Green Machine, see you, buddy, there is quite a DVD out. It's the Danny Green DVD. It is The Fight Game.
Faced with 40-foot waves, that's real fear for me. That's fear. I know when to pull back then. Something holds me back there, so I'm scared of dying, but just not inside a boxing ring.
It's sort of the wild west of sports. Everything else is very much organized. The team that wins the 50 games goes into the final. And here it's on every level, as I said, the negotiating to get to the championship, the opportunity to fight for the big fight. It's not always left to the best fighter. It's left to the best manipulated fighter, the best managed fighter, the best promoted fighter.
Danny's a pretty important piece of cattle at the moment,
I was worried for his health, but also I was worried for Green in general.
If there is an accidental headbutt, I will call either way, accidental or intentional. I will make a ruling right then and there.
I'm just hoping that he'll do it for Tom.
Danny Green, The Fight Game, coming soon. There is the website address for details. I've had the pleasure of having a look at it. Very impressive, Paul Upham.
I can truly recommend that documentary.
Yeah.
It's not just about boxing, what happens inside the ring. It's all the battles outside of the ring, the politics. It covers Danny Green's career between the 2 Marcus Bayer fights in Germany, and it's must see. If you're a boxing fan, get out and get it.